It's time.
Doing it now?
Are we starting? Welcome once again to the Big Three Podcast. I'm Don Barris.
Why's Mary Jane crawling across the floor?
All right, let's not pay attention or they can't see or they can't hear. I'm also with Scary Perry and Mole. Hey, guys. If you're not familiar with who we are, we were the stars of the cult classic film Windy City Heat.
I remember that movie.
Yeah, because you were in it, I was in it, and so was Perry. Now, I work at the Comedy Store. I'm a stand-up comic every night. I run the Ding Dong Show out of the Comedy Store, once a week show that I also have a podcast. I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm a dancer. Mole, tell the audience a little bit about you and your history.
I like stuff to hang out, and I'm also a member of the Literati.
Okay, not a real big resume. And Perry, you're an unemployed, out-of-work guy.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to that resume?
Well, right now I'm in some legal garbage with the state of California.
Oh, but callers, I should say this. One of the things we don't want to talk about is Perry's legal battles with his family. So that is off limits, correct?
Okay.
All right.
That was the one that the last time we were here, Perry.
Okay.
Perry discussed it. How what were you suing your brother, and then it got dismissed, and then you're going to try to retry it.
It's
you're appealing.
Now.
You're appealing the fact that the judge said you suing your brother is getting thrown out of court.
Well,
you're appealing that decision by the judge.
So we don't want any phone calls to come in about this because that subject is off limits, if I'm not correct.
That's why we're not talking about it.
Yes.
Anything else that has happened since then, since last week?
Trip to San Francisco.
Well, that has nothing to do with it, right?
No, we switched that section to continue that.
Okay, well, that makes no sense whatsoever.
You went to San Francisco?
Yeah. Just overnight.
Yeah, I bet it overnight.
We don't want to get into what happened up there. All right, I would like to say this. Now, this is our second podcast. Now, this is kind of confusing, so I've got notes here. Now, we're taping this on October 15th. That's also the day of our premiere of our very first podcast that we shot on on October 1st. You remember, Mole?
When did we do it?
Yeah, okay. What are you doing, Perry?
Damn it.
Are you going to knock this over again?
Come on, man,
Talk
seriously.
closer to the mic.
Okay.
You almost killed Sol Steinbergowitzgreenbaum last
Saul's
time.
a big pussy.
Really?
Anyway.
Really?
When we shot our first podcast, we were lucky enough to get a phone conversation with the Chilean Miners.
I remember those guys.
Now, the sad thing about that is that the show that you will listen to on October 15th that was taped on October 1st, when we talked with the Chilean Miners, they were still in the hole. Now they're out, and it might not make sense. Does that make sense at all, Mo?
It is a sad thing that they're out.
Yeah.
No, it's actually a good thing that they're out.
Why is that good?
What do you mean? Why is that good?
Why is it good?
You
that
don't
they're
want
out?
those guys in the frickin' hole.
Now, last time you said that they were just lazy, if I remember correctly. Well, here's the good news. What we have right now, we have on the phone one of the Chilean Miners. Let's see how this works. Hello, who's on the line?
Hola, it's Juan.
Juan!
Hey.
I remember talking to you the last time. How are you, Juan?
Sí. Oh, bien, muy bien.
Yeah, okay. Now, you're out of the hole. How does it feel?
Oh, feel great. Like a little bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you guys in your sunglasses. You look really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be out. Mucho sexo.
Yeah. Perry's had mucho sexo in the hole, too, right, Perry?
Yeah.
You know what? If Perry was down there with those 33 guys, you would have probably had mucho sexo when you were down in the thing.
No, don't say that.
Really?
Don't say that.
No, because I mean with the other dudes.
Yeah.
Really?
What is it? Juan, what was that?
I want to hear song again.
You want
Back in Black.
All right.
Would you be willing
to
to sing it?
celebrate?
All right.
Oh, you mean to celebrate
All right.
you guys getting free from your tomb in the ground?
All right, here it is.
I'm not
a
interested in
song
singing.
dedicated to the people that spent all that time in
this is great.
a mine. Here he is. Scary Perry
I'm not
Caravello.
singing. I'm not
Hit
singing. I'm not singing.
Perry, come on.
Hit it.
I
Hit it.
don't have the throat right
Try
now.
to do the best you can. Here we go. We can't hear it. Here he is. Scary Perry Caravello. Give me a little volume, Donnie.
Black and black! I hit the sack! I bet they're long and glad to be back. My sound let loose from a noose that's getting me hanging around, living on the sky, don't get me high. I got the urge because I never die. I got 9 lives, capsize, cruising everybody in a while, because I'm back. Yes, I'm back.
They're back from underground.
But I'm back. Well, I'm back. Well, I'm back. Well, I'm back in black. Yes, I'm back in black. Wow, nothing to sing. Oh, shit, I forgot the line. Forgot the line.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Are you
Muy bien, bien.
I don't know what that means.
We're sorry.
Thank you.
Well, listen, Juan, it was very nice to talk to you. We're glad you're out of that hole. It's got to be a lot nicer where you are now, huh?
Sí.
Yeah, but now you live in Chile.
Yeah, don't say that.
Oh, no. It's beautiful.
So did you have one of the mistresses along with your wife? Were you one of those guys?
No.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, anyway. Well, listen, we're glad you're out of your hole. And, if you're ever in Los Angeles, come by and visit us in person.
Okay. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Juan.
Don't fall the hole again.
Yeah, don't.
Stay out of the holes in the mine.
One of the Chilean miners. Now, goodbye.
Thank you.
All
Have a good day.
Now,
That was intense.
That was, and it was nice. We got an exclusive there.
Those
which
guys
is
are
pretty
really in
cool.
demand, too.
All right, here's what I'd like to do. We've had some problems with Perry, and I'm going to be honest with you, and I think that we should work this out now. You have kind of a bad attitude towards a lot of things.
You do.
Doesn't he? Okay, listen, here's what we're going to do. If you could, I'm going to play a couple phone messages that Perry left for me. Now, this is a guy that has begged for me to help him. When your mother passed away, did you not cry begging to do something else?
Some work.
Yeah. Did you not beg to be part of the Big Three again?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is a guy, we let him back in. We do our first podcast 2 weeks ago.
I remember that.
I know you do. You were here. This is the way he treats me. Play that first phone message, Donnie.
This fucking flyer called Windy City Incident, directed by Don Barris, with my picture in there, motherfucker. I'm going to tell you this much, you cunt cocksucker. Those other 3 fag fucks, I am not in that fucking photograph. That's why I don't want to have shit to do with you. You are a fucking prick.
Who did that?
You're a motherfucker. You want to make me look like a queer? I will never look like a queer. I will never act like a queer. You are the fucking faggot. Put yourself in the faggot picture with another cocksucker, and get me the fuck out of this shit. Prick.
Who put that?
All right. First of all, you had the courtesy.
All right.
Wait, stop. You had the courtesy to say goodbye. Now, Mo, what happened here is this. Somebody on Facebook was basically fucking with Perry. It's very hard to do, but somebody was fucking with Perry, saying that
Why
there's
would
another
they
move.
do something like that?
I don't know. Maybe they're immature.
Maybe, of course.
Okay, but the point is that it wasn't me. And Perry falls for it. And look at the way you treat me. Look at the way you treat me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's got a real point there.
Play the next call. Play the next call. Now, this is another message.
I'm going to warn you right the fuck right now. Whoa. You don't take that fucking shit off the internet trying to make me look like a cocksucker, you fucking fag fuck. I am definitely going to destroy your fucking life.
Whoa, that's a threat.
Your career and the whole fucking system that Don Barris possesses. I will destroy you.
Listen.
You motherfucker.
You yell at me?
I freaked out.
All right,
I
once again,
freaked out.
I
freaked
But that's
out.
a threat.
It's a
I
big
don't
threat.
care about
You
the
threaten
threats.
them.
Well, first of all, let me
Hold
on. Let's talk about the positive. He did have the courtesy to say goodbye at the end. Okay, so that was good. But on the other side, what you did is you threatened me. You don't think I could go to court and sue your dumb fucking ass?
Who the hell put that on the
Not
internet,
me.
though?
Not me. Wait a minute. There's a third one, Mole.
What? No
These
way.
all came in. Give me the third message.
What's the pay on Friday? I'll do what I can to be back. Call me up, tell me the pay. How many thousands of dollars do I get? Bye.
He expected for him to come today, after he treated me like that, to get paid thousands of dollars. Explain yourself, Perry.
What's there to explain?
Yeah, okay.
What's there to explain? I
told you there's.
All right. I know. Okay. Now that now that I'm learning a little bit more about the internet thing, I don't know who does what with pasting and cutting pictures and stuff and trying to make me look like I'm the big homo. You know as much as I know that I'm not gay.
Well,
much as I know.
You did make love to that guy.
Now, what were you saying, Mo? What did you say exactly?
I just said he made hand love on a man.
Do you think I did that because I wanted to?
Well, explain the story. If you're just tuning in,
God damn.
Mole accused Perry of making love to a man.
Didn't. No, I said he made hand love.
Okay, but explain the story. Now, we're going to get the explanation for the first time on the podcast. What happened?
1992, my very first time I ever got on video or any. Well, I shouldn't say on video because I was on TV and.
Get to the point.
But the very first commercial I ever did.
Get to the point where you blew him. Or whatever. Okay, you did a commercial. You're feeling good about this. You're looking for some man love. What happened?
What?
I don't understand what's going on. Get to the point.
I'm not looking for man love, you faggot.
Not anymore.
All right, explain what happened, Perry. It takes 20 minutes to get one sentence out with you.
Yeah, because what happened was I got in trouble for picking up on a girl on the film set. On our way, as we were leaving, I pulled over. She pulled over behind me. I asked her if she was
on the 5
on the 5. On the 5 from Magic Mountain Parkway.
And you pulled her over on the highway.
I pulled over. She pulled over behind me. She pulled over behind me, and I walked up to her car, and I asked her if she was...
Now, this is all on the freeway. She's on the side of the freeway.
On the freeway ramp.
You pull behind her, and
I pulled in front of her. She pulled behind me.
And because you motioned towards her that you wanted her to stop, correct?
Well, I wanted to make sure that, she knew where she was going.
That was nice of you so far.
That seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
So I went to give her a goodbye hug and, a kiss in the cheek, and she thought that I was going to do something more, and she called Randy Callahan, our casting director, and told him
for good reason.
And
Sounds
he called me into the office the next day and says I have to do a job for him. And I mentioned that I would do his files. I would,
maybe
detail his car.
Oh, yeah.
And then he says wrong favor, and he starts staring at my crotch, and I'm like, no. And I'm not going to swear.
What were you going to say?
No fucking way.
Oh, why'd you swear? I thought you said you weren't going to swear, and then you did it. So you just lied to me and to everybody out there in the podcast.
Excuse me.
Well,
all right, so I said no way, and he says, well then, if you don't blow me, then I blow you. And I says, what are you talking about? And he says, well, look. He says, if you don't want to get in trouble, because I could also. He says, I'm very good friends with the owner of the Comedy Store, and I could get you in deep trouble with being a comedian. You won't have a job as a comedian anymore. So he started railroading me in the fact that he wanted to go down on me and really, put me in my place. And it really, was freaking me out. So
you couldn't even get aroused, right? Because it was.
I told him straight out. I says, "There's no way you're going to get me aroused because it's a guy."
Did he?
And he kept sucking, and eventually I got hard. All I kept doing was thinking about Heidi in the.
That's what I would do
in the main room. As you walk into the office. Yeah. This chick named Heidi was so drop dead gorgeous.
But she was a girl.
Of course she was a girl.
Yeah, but you're into dudes.
No. What he was
I'm not
doing,
into dudes.
But you got a guy.
No, Mole, you're not listening. What he did while his dick was
closed my eyes and dreamt that Heidi was blowing me.
Thank you, Perry.
And oh my God, if it was Heidi blowing me, it would have been a real good blowjob.
And did you blow Heidi?
I never saw Heidi again after
the guy that you think is Heidi.
Jesus Christ.
Let me ask you this: when you were jerking him, when you were making hand love on him, were you imagining it was Heidi's penis?
Heidi is a chick.
Right. What did you imagine then?
I just wanted to get it over with so I could get out of there.
How quick did you come, though? He did a pretty good job, though, because he's a man. He knows what he's doing.
Dude, that was a long time ago.
But it was a good
remember.
blowjob. You're going to tell me it didn't feel good?
A blowjob's a blowjob, whether it's a guy or a girl.
Good point. George Carlin once said that. So,
And Thomas Jefferson.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Thomas Jefferson, are you that old?
You see, this is the type of thing that gets you in trouble all the time. Like our first podcast, what did you do? You threw the mic at Sol Steinbergowitzgreenbaum.
I didn't throw the mic at Sol.
You did.
Yes, you did.
I was moving this because it was like...
Okay, Perry, may I say, Perry. Now, we should be working together.
I'm trying to work
together. You know
together.
what? On the line, we have Sol Steinbergowitzgreenbaum here.
Is he really?
Hello, Sol. Are you there?
Hello. Shalom.
Oh, shalom,
Saul.
Hey, Sol, before we go any farther, can I ask you a quick question? I would like to figure out...
How's your legs,
Perry,
Saul?
shut the fuck up! Shut up,
Barris!
Shut up!
Shut the fuck
Perry,
up!
I'm talking. If you interrupt me again, I'm going to punch you.
Whoa.
Now, I think we should be working together as a team. And, Saul, I have an idea. I'd like you to look into something for me if you could.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm kind of laid up right now, but when I get back to the office in hopefully a week or so.
How's your leg doing?
The Miami Heat stole our nickname.
Yeah.
The Big Three. And
I'm aware of that. Yeah.
we've got to do something about this.
All right. You want to file an injunction? Do you want money? What kind? What is? I mean,
Perry, what do you think we should go for?
Money.
Okay, money.
That's how I think.
Okay.
I think they should let us play.
Well, at least get season tickets or something.
Okay.
I want money.
Well,
I'm so
like
damn
I said,
broke.
More than willing to look into it. When I get back to the office, I'll have the appropriate papers filed and everything. But right now, I'm laid up at Cedar Sinai.
Now, what is this from the accident when the last time you were here?
Well, I think so. It's a leg injury. I torn a meniscus and the fibula damage and ACL.
From when Perry attacked you, right?
So, the microphone is not that heavy, okay?
Well, it was heavy that day. It was heavy enough to cause some damage, apparently.
All right, listen. I got to apologize, all right? I got to apologize to you. I'm totally sorry that as I was trying to maneuver the mic to be in front of me and the damn thing underneath the table loosened up and it fell on you, and I'm totally sorry. Please forgive me.
I do appreciate that. I wish that was enough. I mean, everyone's telling me I should sue you. I should sue, all my my legal advisors. Actually, I'm going to advise myself in this instance, though, and I really don't want to sue you, Perry. I don't want to.
Saul, I apologize. I'm really sorry.
Look at who's kissing ass now.
Well, I mean, the apology is a nice first step, but what I've done, I want to ensure that something like this doesn't happen again.
What can we do? What can we do?
It won't.
What can we do? Is there anything we can do?
We've got to do something, because this is crazy.
I just have to be guaranteed that this rage doesn't take over you again and leave me in a predicament.
He already yelled at Dan a bunch of times today.
Yeah.
Really?
I agree.
Yelling at Don Barris.
What would be a way that we could stop this? Because I want to work with Perry, but I don't like his behavior. What can we do?
I've done something. I've actually taken a step here, and I think this will make everybody happy, and it'll make you a better person, Perry. I've sent over a packet of documents, a facility I deal with that handles anger management issues. I said angle. Anger, this morphine is really getting to me. It handles...
What's this?
No, I can't even speak. Anger management. Hello?
Oh, we got the package. Is it from the... It's from the Rage Institute?
That's the Rage Institute. That's right. I'm actually advising Mel Gibson. Go figure. He hired a Jewish lawyer, but he's also dealt with the Rage Institute, and he's making quite good progress, I might say. And if Perry, you would go through some of these steps, I would feel better about myself and my decision not to sue you.
All right. I'm opening this up right now, Saul.
Okay.
This is from the Anger Management Exercises from the Institute of Rage Studies in Billings, Montana.
Yeah, he's not going to have to do any naked squat thrusts or anything like that. It's different different kinds of exercises.
All right. So would you like Perry to do this then?
Yes.
Perry, would you mind doing this? Here, be very careful.
Do what? Do what?
Just these exercises.
On the air?
All right. You got it. Subject stands with hands on hips. So get up, Perry. Move this up so you can still be heard. Here, pull the mic like this. Don't knock over the table. You're like a 80-year-old man.
I got a big...
Okay, it's a frickin' pillow. I think it's going to be okay if it falls
right.
over. Talking to the mic. Bring the mic up to you. All right, now it says, subject stands with hands on hips. That would be you. Stand with your hands on your hips.
Okay.
All right, it says close eyes or blindfold preferred. Other participants touch various parts of the subject's head and body. Are your eyes closed? All right, we're doing what it says, Sol.
Do we touch him? Do we?
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to. No.
The subject
no.
must try to remain calm no matter what is done to him.
How's he doing? Has he got?
We haven't
angry?
started yet.
How long do you have
All right,
to
it
do
says
for?
we have to do this for
Let me read
90
this.
seconds. 90 seconds. Step 1. Subject stands with hands on hip, close eyes, blindfolded preferred. Other participants
sure.
touch various parts of the subject's body and head. All right, here we go. Close your eyes. Do we have a timer there? All right? Just touch them. All right. All right.
So far, so good.
So far, close your eyes, Perry. Just do as it says. Everything's okay. Don't do anything silly. Perry, this is a test. Perry, this is a test. Perry, trust me. Nobody's going to touch your dick. Just be really cool. All right?
He's doing good at this.
He's really... Oh, no, he fell. He fell
We have
backwards.
to start again.
No, let's just continue on.
Continue on, I think. Yeah, he hasn't become
Okay.
angry though.
No, he's doing a very good job. He's doing...
Oh, well, this makes me feel better about my decision. Okay.
I got to tell you, he's doing an excellent job. All right. All right, he seems to... We're touching him in the face, on the body. I've got a handful of his ass right now, and he's still not doing anything.
And I'm jabbing 4 fingers into underneath his rib cage.
He's doing
and he's not reacting
all right.
at all.
89, 90. Okay,
Nice.
perfect. All right, having completed the... Wait, stand up still. Having completed the first step, the subject removes shirt, stands blindfolded or with eyes shut.
Wrong.
Hey, it's
I'm not removing my shirt.
Why?
'Cause. Period.
All right, he won't do it, Saul.
I think
Well-
you gotta sue him.
What does his rage facility say when they won't do step 2?
Okay,
Yeah, his non-compliance is not sitting
I'm
well.
not taking my shirt
Eric,
off.
just do it. Just do it. Just don't be silly. Okay, perfect. All right, he's taking his coat off right now, Saul. I think he's going to comply after all.
Oh, good. All right.
All right,
Okay.
now you got to stand, remove your shirt. He's taking it. Wait a minute, the fanny pack just came off. The fanny pack is off.
It is off.
It's a big step. It's a big
Okay,
step.
this is a huge step. Yeah, what are you doing?
Put my glasses away.
Well, you don't need to put your glasses away.
I gotta take my shirt off.
Take your shirt off, Perry.
I gotta put my glasses
Perry, take your shirt off.
I gotta put my glasses away when I take my shirt off.
Yeah, he's got a point there.
Why?
Hey,
Because he's taking his shirt off, so he's got to take his glasses off.
I don't understand it.
He doesn't want his glasses to get messed up when he's taking his shirt off.
Okay, so he's now got his glasses in the fanny pack. The zip is zipping. The second zip is zipping. He is folding it. He is clipping it together. I believe the fanny pack is shut. The fanny pack is shut. Okay,
bag
stand
is
up.
shut.
All right, take off. Here, I'll take the headphones. All right, talking to the mic. You're knocking the mic. He just fell over. He just fell over.
He's doing good. He's doing good. He has been. You've been working out, buddy.
You look awesome, man.
This is going well. I can only hear, but
Okay,
I'm so
the shirt. All right, the shirt is like a snake skin. It's so tight to his body.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, the shirt
Like he's-
is off.
He's molting right now. Do you shave your chest?
I haven't done that in a while.
You should do it again. Oh, he's got tattoos.
Whoa! When did you get those tattoos, Barry? When did you get those
He's got a
Barry skateboard tattoos?
A long time ago.
You're like a pirate. You're like, wait a minute. What's it say?
tattoos.
Skateboarder, snowboarder, actor, and comedian.
Snowboarder.
Wow. Put the thing back on.
It's spelled wrong.
It doesn't matter. It's okay. All right, put the headphones on. Put the headphones. By the way, I think that made my day.
That was a great
It really
surprise.
is.
That was really-
When did you get this done?
I want to get. I'm going to get those too.
I'm going to do the same. The three of us should get that.
I want to get him because he's my best friend.
All right, here we go.
It's quite a sight, huh?
Hey, how much do those tattoos cost?
$300 apiece. Shamrock Tattoo in Hollywood, California.
Okay, don't promote them.
That's awesome.
All right, now you're blindfolded. Close your eyes. Now we need a small amount of water, and we're going to splash it into your chest and torso.
Wrong.
Why?
Over.
What do you mean?
I'm done.
You can't do a lot because it's electronic.
I'm not. I don't want nobody throwing water at me.
That's the whole rage exercise is that you
It
don't
is
let
an
that stuff bother you.
exercise, yeah.
It's a little bit of water being splashed
All right.
in your chest. You show that it doesn't bother you, that
right.
it doesn't get you angry.
So what it's telling you to do is this: while we're throwing water on you, you sing the national anthem.
Fuck. I don't even know the national anthem.
Oh,
It's been so many-
say, can you
I don't care.
see?
I'm not interested in that.
Okay, here comes the water.
No.
Perry,
Because
Perry,
I want
Perry.
nothing on my body
Perry.
wet. Nothing on my body
All right.
wet.
Here's what we'll do. Instead of like throwing a bunch, we'll just do a
We'll
little
just
bit.
flick it. We'll just
Nothing on my body wet.
Start singing.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, say.
Oh, say, can you see Don Barris and Mole squirting me? I don't know how this song goes, other than I get pissed. I'm so pissed, and I'm really pissed, and that's
gotta
what
tell
we
you,
do every day.
We're throwing water in his face.
They're throwing water all
He's
over
singing.
me.
He's doing
I'm
a great
singing
job.
like a wild man.
He really is doing a great job.
yeah,
I gotta
I'm glad you said it. Do like rather
You know
than
what?
take the glass
Right,
and doing that.
I'll tell you this. I think he did it.
that.
I think he
Okay,
did it.
thank you.
All right, wait a minute. There's a step 3.
We're almost done, man. How many steps are there?
There's only 3 steps.
Awesome.
So we're to
Three
the.
steps. This should be it.
All right.
Rather than taking the glass and throwing the glass
All
at
right.
me.
The subject that would be you must say only complimentary things about the other participants,
Hey.
while potato chips are smashed into their heads and neck area.
Okay.
Smash into their heads?
No, into yours.
But you have to say nice things about the people.
No, don't
Do we
do
even
that.
have potatoes?
Perry, just do
We
it.
have, oh, fudge.
Okay, you know
Oh,
what?
Christ.
Because the potato chips might be mad. Do you think we can make this a little? Do you think we can just shove potato chips in his mouth?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we did. Michael Richards had trouble with this
Oh,
one.
please.
This
Michael
This
Richards?
is such a stupid, childish thing, you know?
Perry, it's in writing right here.
Writing, I don't care about.
Where does that say this from?
the Rage Institute, right?
It's anybody can say.
What
it's
does
from
that
the,
say?
Anybody can say.
What
it's
does
from
it
the
say?
anger management exercises from the Rage.
It's letterhead,
Institute.
Perry.
Perry,
Nope.
the thing is, you've come so far. I would hate for you to blow it right
Hey,
now.
look, Saul. It'll be done with in it'll be done within 90 seconds. Okay.
Okay, come on. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
right. Okay.
Okay.
Gonna say
Now
nice
you know what?
things.
I'll tell you one
Potato
thing.
chip.
I'll tell you one thing. I think it might be a little bit messy, to tell
Yeah.
you the truth.
You know
That's
what?
right.
Can we? Here's
Let
what
me
we
ask
should.
you this. Instead of smashing him on his head, what if he puts potato chips in his armpits?
How
that'll
about
so-
this?
How about this? How about we cram as many chips in his mouth as we possibly can, and see if
And
he.
one under each armpit.
All right, let's put the. Oh, you know what might be good? Put him under his armpit, and that will show if he gets mad. If he raises his arms, they'll fall out.
Nice.
All right, here.
Okay.
Under your
Yeah.
arms. All right, bring the arms down. Bring the arms down. All right.
Okay.
All right. You see?
Okay, now you.
Hold it close. All right. There you go. Okay, now. Oh, Perry.
You can't
Yeah.
lift your arm. They
Oh,
just fell over the
shit.
floor. Okay.
That just shows me.
well,
I'm
who's gonna
sorry.
eat those?
Me.
What's happening?
He hasn't said nice things about us.
Just say nice
Yeah.
things.
Hey,
Say nice things.
look, Don, I appreciate the fact that since my mom passed away, you're willing to work with me again. Okay, I really appreciate that fact. And Mole, the same thing. You too are willing to work with me again.
All right.
I really appreciate that. Okay.
Keep him in there. Keep him in there. Keep him in
Now,
there.
now,
Keep him in there. There you go. That's good.
Okay. All right. Just keep.
Maybe say 2 more nice things about each of them, and while continuing
well,
on.
Don has been very good to me. My God, ever since the beginning, and
Sure.
and I've been a pain in the ass.
And I'm
I mean,
your
he
best
takes
friend.
me out to eat all the time, and that I appreciate from the bottom of my heart. Even though it's, it's not. He took me to the rainbow once. I will remember that and do agree about that one. He did take me to the bow once.
To the rainbow?
Yeah, for a bite to eat.
So he's your rainbow connection. No, keep it on there. Keep it on there. So I can show him a picture of it.
Yeah. All right, no radio. You got to continue. Give us another compliment, and then we'll be done.
Well, when is that thing going to snap? It doesn't even have a flash.
Okay, just continue complimenting us.
Well, you know.
All right, here. All right, Perry. All right, that's it. There is nothing being even said. All right,
you've been a real good guy to me. You've helped me with my career. You helped me make.
What about physically? Can you say anything?
What about me? What about me?
Mo's been.
I'm your best friend.
I don't even talk to you if you're my best friend. How could I be your best friend when you never call me?
That's why, so that you won't yell at me, and we could stay best friends.
We never get together. We don't.
Let's
do
go
anything.
snowboarding.
When do you want to go?
When it snows.
Wait till the winter. That'd be a good time.
As soon as it snows, you and me.
I thought you wanted to take me to Brazil, baby.
For what?
Take me snowboarding down south,
all right,
south of the border.
Sit down. You'll clean up all these chips after you're done. Sit down.
Doesn't make any sense.
All right. You know what, Sol? Now that you're on the line, we have something else that we may need your legal advice for. Somehow, and I have my suspicions who may have done this. There's a website. What is it called here? I can't even. Street Carnage. And what they have, it's now flashing on our screen. And what they have is they have former porn star, Howard Stern regular, former ding donger, Blue Iris, blowing Perry on the stage of the Comedy Store with his penis in her mouth. Then she turns around and she is tonguing his asshole.
Right.
Now, I don't know who put these on there, but they claim that they have my name on it, spelling my name wrong. I had nothing to do with this. I really didn't. It's funny, though, right, Perry?
It is funny.
It is pretty funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah, look, because her hair is blue, and she's got her tongue in your asshole.
And your dick in her mouth. So
well, let me ask you this.
She really likes you.
A lot of it depends on whether or not was Blue alive or deceased at the time. We need to figure this out.
She was alive at the time.
She was alive.
Okay. All right. Well, then we have a case.
And she had no teeth.
Right.
She was she was gumming me. She was doing a gum job.
Was it better than Randy Callahan or worse than Randy Callahan?
Oh, why do you like to remember?
Because that's the only other...
Why do you like to remind me of Randy Callahan? Why don't you talk about Linda Johnson from Penthouse Magazine?
It's called a callback, dude. You were just...
Linda Johnson was my last girl before I took her to the airport to go back to Florida.
Does she suck a pretty good cock?
Oh, she's an awesome blowjob.
Let me ask you this. Her pussy here, she clip it or she
it's
all
time for
gone.
guy talk.
All gone.
All right, this is a segment of the show. It's the first time we're going to do it on the show. It's a little piece called Guy Talk. This is where we talk about guy talk kind of things. Now, Perry, tell us about this Linda girl. What'd she look like?
Well, you get Penthouse, don't you? She's got.
No.
You don't get Penthouse?
No.
I guess. All right. Well,
maybe when I was in my teens, I stopped doing that.
She was a little taller than me, and brown hair. A little bit past her shoulders.
By the way, can I tell you how great you are on radio? Continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. He describes stuff really good.
Hey, Don, you want to know what I want to ask you? Or not ask you, tell you. You know how great you are on radio?
Hey, could you stop flirting?
Do you know how great you are on radio? Flirting? I ought to flirt with the both of you just for the radio.
Dude.
What the hell are you talking about?
You do that gay stuff all the time.
Your shirt's
this
off?
is Scary Perry's hour.
You got gay tattoos?
You're doing boy stuff in the middle of guy talk.
All right. Is that the end of Guy Talk?
I guess so.
All right, that's the end of our first Guy Talk. It wasn't as good as I thought it'd be. Are you still there, Sol?
Yeah.
Now, here's what we were talking about. I think I have my suspicions who did this. Now, when we came over to Ace Broadcasting Network to get on this show, we're pretty cocky, and we're pretty confident in ourselves. Like, for instance, I was going around, I was telling people that, we're going to be the #1 podcast on the Ace Broadcast Network. And let's face it, some of the shows, what's the one where Adam's wife is on? What's that called?
Adam's Wife Show?
Something about having kids and taking care of kids. like a.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Oh, it's the parent experiment.
Well, that's good for parents.
Yeah, but like, there's never been a book written about this. Come on, nobody's going to listen to that.
You know what would be a better.
But yes, they will.
Who?
Women, mothers, new mothers, or new incoming mothers.
They should call it the mother of all podcasts.
That would be an excellent idea. But you see, they didn't. So that's a show we could easily bypass. What is that? Spider and the Henchman? I know Kevin Hench. Seems like a nice guy. But
he's talking to a spider?
Yeah. Well, it's Spider Sally, who's an ex-Detroit Piston. And I appreciate. What's that?
That was the one that Andy Williams' wife shot in Aspen, Spider Sally.
I don't think that's exactly true. But here's what I think.
Claudine Longet.
There's a show on this, and I think you know one of the guys, called Daves of Thunder. And there's a guy in particular, this Dave Dameshek guy. First of all, the guy, he's a good-looking guy, I'll give him that, but he walks around like he owns the place. And when I told him that we were going to be on this network... I hate when
people do that.
Oh. And when I went on this when I said, hey, Dave, we're going to be on this network, we're going to be kind of brothers on this, he didn't say a word. So But
you do that when you're at the Comedy Store.
It's a whole... We're not talking about that, Perry. We're talking about this Dameshek piece of shit.
Okay.
And I think Dameshek's the guy that leaked those pictures. He has every reason to. Think about it for a second. You know Dameshek, don't you?
I don't really want to get involved in any Polish on Polish violence.
That's a good idea.
All right, but the point is, Perry, you got to strike back against this guy and strike back hard.
Damn it. I don't know how to get in contact with him or...
He's got a podcast.
But he's really handsome. Don't try to make love to him.
You might fall for him because he is a good-looking guy.
I don't care how good-looking guy he is. So is Tom Cruise. Like, I'm falling for Tom Cruise.
You're
falling for Tom Cruise?
You admitted that he's
a
good-looking guy.
Jeez. You love Tom Cruise.
What's your favorite Tom Cruise movie, real quick?
I don't have a favorite.
You don't? You like them all?
I mean,
just tell us one movie you like by him. Look at they put a picture of. Look at Tom Cruise.
God.
Yeah, good looking guy, right? Perry.
I think it should compliment Tom Cruise.
So do I need to Tom? Look, he's a good actor. Here's the compliment that I'm going to give about Tom Cruise. He got successful and pulled it off.
Well,
I'm not interested in photos like that.
Off. Do you like it? Your shirt's off. His shirt's off. What do you think?
So
Perry?
what?
He's a guy's guy, man. He's married to that lady.
He's got Katie Holmes, and
that's right.
He's lucky to have a beautiful woman like
He's
Katie
not
Holmes.
interested in you, Perry. He's not.
I'm not interested in him either.
Yeah, you say it now because he's not interested in you.
Look, I was just with Linda till I moved her back to Florida.
Why'd you move her back?
Well, I didn't move her back, but she went back because of family. She's got family. She went back to family.
That's cool.
Well, anyway, let's get back to this Dameshek thing. Sol, do you have any ideas on what Perry could do?
Well, I mean, it's blasphemous what this Dameshek is doing, but it sounds like a Hebrew name. I don't normally like to, involve my own kind.
Now that's funny because Mole says it's a Polish name.
I think he's a Polish Jew, but I'd have to look into it.
Yeah, I don't think the two are mutually exclusive.
Well, so there's nothing. Then Perry, you got to think of something you can do to Dameshek.
Cut off his thumbs.
Why?
Just like Bill Hicks would do.
Bill Hicks is not in the mafia.
I'm not in the mafia.
You always brag that you are.
I never bragged that I am. The only thing I bragged about was my grandfather being Al Capone's tailor. That's all I bragged about.
Oh, even your grandpa liked to see dudes with no clothes on.
Is that true?
Screw you.
Hey, Al Capone, take your pants off. I want to make some pants for you.
They say that Al Capone died of what?
Getting boned by his Scaremaster's granddad.
Wow.
With his Al Caponer.
Is your grandfather still alive?
Been dead years.
Isn't that funny? Al Capone's dead from a sexual disease.
Hey, I'll give you a blowjob you can't refuse.
From a sexual disease.
You can prove that?
My grandfather?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just died of old age.
Is that you say that now? But do you have proof that he
was married to my grandmother,
It
fool.
doesn't matter.
My grandfather wasn't gay or...
You just said he died of old age.
Old age.
Oh.
Not old AIDS.
I didn't know.
Well, it is kind of funny that.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that you were trying to make me look like a fool.
Not you.
Your grandfather.
Or my grandfather.
What was your grandfather's name?
Frank.
Frank what?
Giuliano.
That was his last name?
Yeah.
So it's on your mother's side?
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a real Guinea name.
It was a Guinea name. Because I'm a Guinea, capiche?
You know what's funny about the Italian people as a whole? And please don't take this wrong.
Say it.
Let me tell you this. I cannot think of any famous Italian that's ever done anything for society ever. And I think you'll...
Oh, you don't know anybody that's...
Name one. Name
Papagino.
one. Name one Italian.
Mario Andretti.
All right. Name another one. You're stuck.
Christopher Columbus.
Well, he kind of destroyed the whole Native American thing.
Yeah, if that's good, destroyed a group of people.
He crossed over. That's
and claimed that he found a new land that had been discovered and people were living at. Hey, look at this. This is mine.
And he thought he was in India.
Yeah,
that's why he called them Indians.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
So that's what.
Yeah, maybe you'd like to have a Columbus circle jerk. Hey, you know, Columbus Day is the same day as Coming Out Day. That's not a coincidence.
Now, what about Al Pacino? What about Mario and not Mario?
Said that. You can only name three guys, three Italians.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Name one other famous Italian.
Who does
Marlon Brando?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
Pretty good.
Best actor out there.
He's pretty good.
Wow. All right, I'll say this. We are to the point where it is very close. We're almost at the mark where it's almost time for Perry's Corner. This is another regular segment where Perry talks about things. Now, this whole show that we have here, this is a show different than any other radio show because what we talk about here is pop culture and things that happen in our life. This segment of the podcast is dedicated to Perry and what's on Perry's mind. It's a little thing called Perry's Corner. Could we have any music for that? Is there anything? I mean, I'm throwing Donnie for a loop because he didn't know this. But do you think we should have music for your corner when you come on with it?
You can.
Would you like it?
Okay.
Okay. You ready? Hey, for the first time, because it is the first Perry's Corner, would you like to introduce it, Mo?
Oh, my God.
But now, what do we talk about in Perry's Corner tonight?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today, for the first time ever, we're very pleased to introduce the guy who you know him from the beginning of the show when he was talking about when he jerked off that dude. But he's not going to talk about that in his corner. He went through anger management training just recently when he put potato chips under his arms. And he loves Christopher Columbus.
And don't forget what his grandfather did to
And
Al
his
Capone.
grandfather used to make man love to Al Capone. Put your hands together for Scary Perry.
Okay, Perry, I don't know if that was that good. Here's a good way to do it. Just in the next time.
All right.
And here it is, Perry's Corner.
Oh, that's what I forgot.
Okay, wait
for the music. Wait for the music.
Okay.
Let me try it again. Here it is, Perry's Corner. And here he is with his own corner, Perry Caravello.
God, this is... Oh, another good Italian to bring out there is Chuck Mangione, jazz artist.
Wow, I didn't even think of that.
That's a really good corner. That was a really good corner.
You want to talk about...
That's it? That's your corner?
I'm not... I could continue on with Italian names, but I'm not going to.
Okay, here's the deal. We introduced your corner.
But
the Perry's
you
Corner
got me
music is
stumped
going.
with my corner because what should I talk about? The girls that I've banged? The girls that
whatever you want.
It's your corner. Whatever's on your mind.
Whatever's on my mind. Getting my life back in order is on my mind. And making Windy City heat too.
That probably won't happen.
Why?
Because you can't even do a corner.
We give you a chance to do a corner. There's no Mole's corner. There's no Don's corner. There's a Perry's
I'd
corner.
like to do a corner.
Okay. I haven't been able to do any rock concerts lately, which stinks. I would love to go to rock concerts. I haven't done a stand-up concert. I have not done 6 minutes on stage in over 3 years.
God, you are pathetic.
I know,
That's your corner? That's what you did with your corner? You could talk about anything. You've got great music.
You know what?
By the way, thank you, Donnie, for that one. Give me a little volume on that music. Just Isn't that beautiful, Mo? All right.
Great classical.
Stop the music. Stop the music. You want to see how corners should be run? Mole. Now, this is unplanned.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going to come at you right now, right?
Mm-hmm. How about doing a Mole's Corner?
I'm going to introduce Mole's Corner, and let's see if there's anything you could talk about.
Oh, wait.
Shut up.
He's got it right there.
Perry, shut up. He's just picking up a newspaper. He'll probably do something from there. Once again, it is time for you to sit back, relax, and here it is, Mole's Corner, starring Walter Molinski.
Well, thank you very much, Dan. It's my pleasure to be here in my very first corner. Californians, in a few weeks we will head to the poll on Super Tuesday to vote on many initiatives, and one that's dear to my heart is Proposition 19. On the outset, it looks as though it's simply a legalizing marijuana referendum. However, this reaches far beyond that. Beyond the fact that it will fund schools and fixing roads all throughout California's crippled infrastructure, Proposition 19 will give California the much-needed financial boost it needs. And also, we'll get so much weed. So remember, yes on 19, I'm Mole, and this has been my corner.
That's the way you run a corner, Perry.
See, I didn't have a newspaper in front of me.
That's the way you run a corner.
Thank you.
All right. By the way, while you were doing your corner, Perry was eating the chips that had been under his arm.
He's hungry.
Yeah, he must be.
I'm hungry.
All right. You know what? Now you've got the paper. Let's see what you can do with this. All right. You've got the paper. We'll give him a second.
Yeah, it's cool. It's on Perry.
It's on me.
Saul, you still there?
Yes,
It's
I
on
am.
me
Although
when we get that next movie going, okay?
I do have to leave because the nurse, she must have seen my uncircumcised schmeckle and she ran out of here laughing. I need to discuss it with her, and the morphine's running low. But I want to talk to you guys later. I'm going to sign off, and I like what I heard. Barry only got angry from what I understand like 13 or 14 times during that exercise.
It's cutting it down. That's
All
good.
right, Sal, break a leg. How you get it?
No,
You get it? Break a leg?
Once
Thank
again,
you.
there he is, our attorney, Sol Steinbergowitzgreenbaum. Thanks for calling
Hello.
in, Saul.
Hold on, thanks. Mazel tov.
Bye.
Thanks, Saul.
All right, now you've had a second to look through the paper, and so we're going to try this again. If this time
not
it
yet.
doesn't work,
Not yet.
you may never get another corner the rest of the time we have this show.
It smells in here.
I'm sure it does. Well, Perry's shirt is off. All right, here it is. Once again, here it is. Perry's Corner.
Yeah, vote for Proposition 19. Legalize all that garbage. Whatever.
Sounds a lot
That was
like
really well
And-
said.
moles. Okay. Well, anyway, I guess that's all we have time for today. Perry, sit down. Sit down. Just sit down, please, just for a second.
Let me get
my
your glasses. I'll get you your glasses.
All right, and what we've got here, we'd like to say
I'll get you
goodbye
back.
for the Big Three podcast. I'm Don Barris, and for Scary Perry Caravello,
Scary
Walter
Perry.
Molinski.
I just got my
This
fucking
is-
shirt. That
What are you doing?
let go of my shirt.
You've got my arm. You've got my arm.
Let me see your glasses.
So we
Grab
will.
his glasses.
No, I'm not going to grab his glasses. So that's it. We will see you the next time on the Big Three podcast. Bye everybody.
Bye.